other passionate people sitting here. We have Mr. Ganesh Shankar. He is a CEO at FluxGen, based out of Bangalore and working in industrial water pollution management. So how can we use or monitor industrial water pollution that is there? So over to you, Ganesh, I think before I speak much about your organization.
Thanks a lot, Dr. Fauzia. Dr. Bedi, I can't say what a pleasure it is to even see you live in an event like this. You've been an inspiration to generations, and I've read so much about you, and I feel really still nervous. So we are a small startup, I should say, and we've been working on water intelligence, as Dr. Fauzia said, especially in industry sector. But I have two questions. One question I would leave you to answer later. That first question is, how does leaders like you inspire? That is something that I want you to help, because I've read so much about you. That is something I really want to know. The second question is more to do with water. And I am 38. I have like around 30 years of career ahead. I want to ground truth some of these ideas with people like you so that I can work for next 30 years on these ideas. Right. So what I believe is water by itself as a liquid, it is transparent and clear. Right. I believe if you make the data of water transparent and clear, most of the problem can be solved. But I am no expert in water. I did my master's in Indian Institute of Science in building something for a quantum computer. So I am not a person from environmental engineering background. So I might be wrong. So I want to hear your thoughts on this. So it might actually help me build my rest of my career in this idea in this field.
So what is your question specifically?
So I want to understand, if you actually make the data of water transparent and clear, I mean to say, if you actually make all the data of water everywhere, right? I mean, the 1 hour conversation that we have today, the amount of data is equivalent to monitoring water of the entire apartment for one entire year, right? So I'm saying that that data of water is very small compared to even the video data. We have seen a digital technology used in entertainment, gaming, retail, and that has solved various problems. But I feel that the problem, I mean, we have not used digital technology enough to solve the problem of water. And I believe we can actually bring all the data of water, whether it's in the rivers, tanks, or even the water that I consume at my own home, all those things transparent. Of course, we have to do small enough to do big enough to matter, start with bigger things and bring it, flow down to everywhere. If you monitor everywhere, I think the solution can be built on top of it and making sure that people will be able to conserve, save, most importantly, honor water. So that is my hypothesis. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Does this make sense, or do you think this probably is not a right approach to solve the problem of water?
In fact, this is the approach. For good policy making, otherwise, how do you make intelligent decisions if you don't have the basic elementary data? So Ganesh, I mentioned there was no data on how many tube wells we have, how many bore wells we have, where are the locations, how much water are they pumping out? There was no data. So in fact, this is an elementary data. Is tube well locations, and they should be geotagged, and how much water have they used should be known in the data. How much water are they allowed to use should be part of the data. How much water should be available, allowable? What is the groundwater situation? Should be allowable, because this is being done in some other countries today. In the US, they are metering the water being drawn out of the rivers and canals. They're metering it and they're rationing it. And now everybody has enough. So here, I think the beginning has been, Ganesh, I think it's an opening. You are bringing in one of the most original required ideas, but not even kickstarted. So I think you need to start talking about it. Start with where you are. Start with the city you are in. Don't look at national data. Start working with the district and the panchayat you have. Please begin with whichever you have right under your nose. Because if you wait for Government of India policy, the other policy, they may have, they may not have, I don't know. Because this is the first time I'm looking at it intensively. But begin with, this is what I did. I only began with what I had and what is right before me and what can I do. You also begin with what you have and start and look at overseas studies, start writing about it, start talking about it, and start promoting the idea, and start beginning as a sample in the district you are in. What is this? Start having questionnaires and feeding it. Then you will start talking about, then expand to nearby cities, and you will be in demand. You will be in demand. And then maybe somebody files a PIL saying, somebody files a PIL. You never know that we need a water data, because we are getting water stressed completely. The worldwide networks are showing 4 countries clearly, because primarily agriculture: Pakistan, India, and China and us. We are major 3 are strong agriculture besides US. We are therefore using maximum water for agriculture. Therefore, we are water stressed hardly. Therefore, I would suggest a PIL will then start coming in saying we need water. Just as you're looking now, digital health card, you will have a water card. How much water have you used? Then you have a water card, because you will have to come quickly to that stage. Maybe NGT orders it, maybe Supreme Court orders it. You will need somewhere, but begin yourself and then prove it that I'm not getting it. There's no system. And then go to the court if you can. Go to the NGO bodies which are dealing with water. And I think NGT might order it. Your local NGT may order. NGT is easy to deal with it. So don't find a good lawyer. Go to NGT. First find out what are the blockades. Find out what are the blockades. What is the data you want? What is the artificial intelligence you want to need? Why could drip irrigation not be mandatory? Because drip irrigation is literally monitoring how much water you have put into the field rather than flooding the field. At the moment, we are flooding the fields, not drip irrigating. While the Prime Minister has been talking about it, but not even started yet. So I think, go ahead.
That gives me a lot of confidence that at least we are on the right path. Just want to add one more thing, that while you were in Puducherry, we also did a project for one of the dairy. It's called Rusi Milk, a winner dairy, for their complete water management for entire facility. And those guys were able to reduce their water consumption by up to 20% after utilizing our solution. So I think there's also the reason why they were so focused on water management in that facility, because there was a strong drive by you in that facility, and that eventually helped us do a project. So thank you so much.
Offer this model to other dairies. See, you already experimented. So I think you are on right track. You are a right startup. You just need to have talked about it and keep working on it. You have a long way to go. You've just begun. You are truly a startup, even in the idea.
Thank you so much. I think there's so much powerful inspiration, and it's going to remain for a long time. Thank you.